Sorry.
to episode 6.5. This is gonna be a little chill episode. The holiday season is upon us.
Okay. I think we're done with ASMR now.
Yep.
Anyways, yeah, holiday season, Christmas coming up. I still have no clue what I'm getting anybody, because I just don't know. And
I haven't even thought about it.
okay.
All I know is
said we were done with ASMR, bro.
All I know is we have 1 week left of finals, and then it's free range. I don't know what day Christmas is on besides the 25th. You know what else comes out on the 25th? Some of that.
You don't know. Oh no.
Yeah, you know,
yeah.
Real homies know what comes
Oh,
out Christmas
brother.
Day. That isn't a Star Wars movie. Which
Oh yeah.
they're not making.
They're not doing one.
I think it's
'cause that was
done.
it.
I think.
In 10 years they'll make another one.
Yep. I think they're just moving to TV shows. Did you see that thing Disney put out with like all the new Star Wars shows and Marvel shows?
No.
They're going crazy. Some of them are movies and others are TV shows, but they've got like 15 new Star Wars things. And season 3 of The Mandalorian.
When's that coming out?
Soon. They haven't even
Really? Soon?
Because
What?
they just dropped episode 7 for The Mandalorian.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna probably watch it tomorrow, because I caught up with my parents or my dad, and I'll try and watch it with them. And if I go and they're like, yeah, we already watched it, I'll just crank it out. The Mandalorian slaps.
That's
By the
very
way,
good.
I've like the new Star Wars movies once like Disney took over. Force Awakens, 'twas all right. But The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker, is that the last one?
Yeah, I don't know.
Pretty mediocre. I thought the cinematography was cool though. Like at the Rise of Skywalker when they're on Exegol and all those ships just come out of the ground. Sick. I thought that was cool. Other than that,
Yeah, I loved how empty it was until all those things came up. I just love how big everything was on that planet. Like all the walls were like. I love that stuff. That stuff is so cool.
The only thing on that planet is just a pyramid full of ghouls. Whatever was in there just. But The Mandalorian definitely slaps. I enjoyed it, especially when Baby Yoda got punched. Controversial opinion, but that was funny as hell.
I still want to eat that little dude.
Just munch him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder how his hairy ears would taste.
Probably not very good.
Probably not. I bet there's not much meat on him.
It's probably like a poisonous frog where you take a little nibble and you die.
Yeah, that's why he's so green.
Yes.
He warns his predators.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna talk about the show just in case everyone who comes by hasn't seen it. Because if you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It slaps. It bangs.
Yeah, it does bang. I've only watched, I think, like episode 2 of season 2. So.
Oh, it gets good. Especially episode 5, I think. It gets crazy. Episode 2 was the one with Frog Lady and all the little spider things.
No, I don't think so.
Are you Because
I think it was one with the big worm.
no, that was episode uno.
Oh, that was 1?
Yeah.
Oh, then I only watched 1.
Oh, episode 2.
Okay.
Anyway,
Yeah.
enough
Stop
about Mandalorian. That slaps. Anyway, the other stuff they're dropping. One of them is based on episode 5, so I won't bring it up. But they're doing like a next part of the Clone Wars. Like, I haven't watched it. I heard it's good.
Neither have I.
And but they're doing like a Bad Batch thing where it's more off of it.
Wait, so it's animated?
Yes, it's gonna be the same style as
Oh,
the
brother.
Clone Wars. And then they're doing like a droid story where it follows R2D2 and 3PO.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, they. But
Okay.
yeah, they just got a bunch of stuff. I didn't look at the Marvel one though, but they're doing like Captain Falcon, where he's got Captain America's shield now with the
Yeah.
Winter Soldier. I saw that.
Doing Hawkeye as well. And
Yeah,
his
the
daughter.
Vision one. Oh.
Oh yeah, that one looks cool
No,
too.
yeah, that's
It's
got
like-
a cool style.
Wait, is that a TV show or is that a movie?
Yeah, WandaVision,
Oh.
I think it's called. It's a TV show.
Yeah, they're like going through time and stuff,
Yeah.
aren't they?
I
Like back in the
think.
50s, and I saw a snippet
saw
of
one
a
trailer.
trailer,
Yeah.
and they were like going through a bunch of stuff. It looked pretty cool. I don't think Marvel's gonna be slapping back as hard as it did after that in-game movie.
Yeah, Endgame slapped, and now Disney's like, no, we're done with our movies. TV show.
Yeah.
They're just dropping TV shows. Hopefully, some of the Marvel ones slap as hard as the Mandalorian, because if they
Yeah.
do, Disney's gonna start making bank, hard cash, more than they already make. But that. What else? That's all I saw, or I remember, because Disney owns everything. I was talking to someone about Disney, how they own everything. Fortnite, that's what I remember talking about it, because they took Kratos, my man Kratos, and they slaughtered him. Man kills an entire pantheon, and now he's doing the floss in Fortnite. Oh. And then they took Master Chief.
Oh my
Their
God.
bloodthirst was not done. They had to take Master Chief.
My boy, I've been playing him since I was like 5, dude, and they just put him in, and now he's basically just gay now. He might as well just be gay, doing all these stupid ass dances and stuff.
Next thing we're gonna see, Doom Guy. They're gonna take him up. Oh, it's
not good.
It's not.
It's really not.
I mean, I like seeing my favorite characters, like my game characters in other games, which I think is kind of cool, because they brought Kratos to like a Mortal Kombat, and that made sense, kind of. But Fortnite is
Fortnite.
oh.
Oh no.
With all that said, I did go get him. I did go get Kratos.
You did get him.
It was fun. Just couldn't let them slaughter my boy like that.
You had to save at least one of them that
Had
they
to
were
save 'em.
producing.
Yep, and then they dropped Master Chief. I'm like, I didn't really play too much Halo growing up.
I did. I think that was like my first shooter game. Was Halo 2.
I mean, I remember loving it because I would go to like my cousin's house or something, and we do like that Forge mode where you build your own.
So cool.
Where did you build your? Yeah, I was like.
I would literally take I would like map out Forge ideas to publish them, and I think I lost all of mine because I would do it on Reach, and like I had this one idea where it was like Pokemon, and there'd be 2 people, and they would pick out different cars or something, and they'd get launched onto an arena, and they would fight it out, and I never did it, but it was a good idea in my head. I don't know. There was like crazy stuff that people would make on there, and it was so much fun. And I hope that Infinity brings it back.
Yeah, I saw that.
Or Infinite, not Infinity.
Yeah, when they dropped the gameplay, everyone just started ripping on it because they said this just no. So maybe when they bring out another trailer, it looks next gen, because it's probably gonna be next gen.
Yeah, definitely. I'm not gonna get an Xbox X or a PS5. I'm just gonna wait until it comes out on Steam, because
I think it's just gonna come to PC when it launches. You can get it on
hopefully, yeah,
Microsoft Store, and then you just suck it right
Oh yeah,
up.
yeah. Hopefully I can do that, because I don't want to miss that.
And then you'll be balling.
Apparently it's gonna be like an RPG.
I feel like I see a
Instead
lot
of
of games going RPG.
Instead of like like campaign based missions. It's gonna be more of a
More open world.
yeah,
Open world
which it might be fun. I don't know.
Maybe.
It'll
I think
be something like Far Cry or GTA or all those other RPG games.
Master Chief just going around.
Stealing people's...
Walks up to some guy. He's like, "Hey, my dog got loose. Can you go get him?" It's like, sure.
I literally kill zombies.
Yeah.
But okay, yeah, I'll go get your dog.
Speaking of RPGs that came out, Cyberpunk. I haven't watched a piece of it besides the character
thank God,
creation.
bro. Good job.
And I'm gonna have to just stick to that.
Good job.
Like, I heard it's good. It starts kind of slow, but I just want to see it. But when they say you can customize your region, yeah, I was like, wow, because I watched a Twitch stream, just a little bit of it, and it just flopped right out. It's like, cool, good to know.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
I'm about to make my character a girl. Not really. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna make it. Like a really old.
No, I'm gonna make mine a dude. I'm
Yeah,
gonna be
me
like,
too.
I'm gonna put myself in there, but not like myself. A cooler
I'll just
version
make
of myself.
Keanu Reeves.
Playing, being Keanu Reeves with Keanu Reeves.
That would be sick.
Wake up, Keanu Reeves.
No, I'll make a futuristic Mr. G.
Mr. G.
Or maybe I'll make a Requise. Maybe I'll do 3 gameplays
Yeah,
and make them all different.
Each different.
Yeah.
You could put like future Mr. G and then like Corpo whatever. Where you're like the office people. And you make like Requise the Desert Pearson and whoever else.
What? I haven't watched any of the...
Well, like
there's different
you choose like
people?
your life path. You get
Oh.
3 and that's how you start the game, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't watched. Like, I've seen like snippets of the customization. I haven't like watched the full customization through though.
Yeah, I just want to see what it was kind of like, what you could mess around with. But
Mm.
you can. It's kind of in depth. It's not like Dark
It's
Souls
not like
or
Skyrim.
like you can just customize them down to their jawline, but you can get pretty good. You can't like mold your nose. You just gotta choose a
Sims.
preset.
Dang, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you can make your own. I mean, it's some are like the RPGs where you don't get a voice. I like when you hear yourself. Like you choose
Yeah, yeah.
dialogue and you hear yourself.
Yeah.
That sells it. If you don't hear yourself, it's like, ew, this person's like talking to
Yeah,
themselves.
this guy's schizophrenic.
But
I've just walked up to this dude and he's like talking to me for no reason.
Traveler. It's
I've definitely played games that do that. Doesn't Valhalla do that?
I don't think you kill main characters, but I don't know. I don't go around slaughtering people.
No, where he doesn't talk.
Oh no, he talks.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he's got all his lines.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't
Cold
know.
War, on the other hand, they added like
Yeah.
dialogue, and you've got this guy over the ledge, it's like, oh dog, dog. It's like, but you're like that first mission where you're playing as Mason. I don't know why they didn't just have him record those lines.
Yeah.
I was
like
like,
he already has a voice.
yeah, like that first
actor.
mission, like he didn't speak, so I was like, huh, maybe he doesn't have lines. But the next mission, you hear him go, it's like, huh, you didn't have him just record that, or you could have just gotten 3 people to record voice lines for Bell.
The Russian. I'm not gonna go into it. Have you finished it?
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
I'm waiting to.
I almost just spoiled it.
I'm waiting to get to my my dad's, because then I'll have it on like a monitor.
Oh,
And I can get the
okay.
full experience.
It's very good.
Yeah, I think I'll just,
That's all I'm saying.
because tomorrow we'll probably play up some games. But other than that, yeah, I'm probably finish it over the finals week, because we have minimum days.
We
next
do?
week. Yep. After
Oh,
Monday,
what?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, minimum days. So
Sick.
we're gonna be balling, and then hopefully we can beat terrariums with Cole. We're close, but once we beat it, we just give you stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a big.
Well, me and Cole will beat it.
Yeah, you and Cole will
and
beat
y'all
it.
can be there for the ride. But
I don't really play that.
we do have to play Sea of Thieves again, though. They dropped a fat Christmas update, so.
Yeah.
And we can still get that crew set from the last update.
For real?
For real. We can still pick that up.
Cool.
I don't know if we still have to do the challenges, but we can pick it up.
Okay.
Hondo.
Then there was a set that you could get from watching Twitch people.
Yeah, I've been
Oh, you have
I've been
been?
picking it up. It looks
Cool.
it looks
It
baller.
looks, yeah, it does look really cool.
It kind of reminds I would that's like I saw it and it kind of reminded me of Valhalla. 'Cause it's got all that fur. Like, oh, they should add an axe to this game and Viking ship, Viking pirates.
Yo, that'd be so cool
Just
with the big horse on the front.
yeah.
That'd be so
That'd be
cool.
sick. Just
I don't think they're gonna do that, though.
no, probably not. But as if they keep making sick stuff, they're coming out with a season thing, like season battle, not like a battle pass, but
A
free
season pass.
Yeah, not like it's free. So you
Okay,
just get
cool.
it, and you just it's just a free battle pass, pretty much. From what I've heard, and you just get more ships, cosmetics, and
Cool.
cosmetics.
I'm glad that it's not one that's paid.
Yeah,
Because there's been so many games that's like gone into
because
like battle
that's
pass.
the way to make money.
It is, yeah.
Kids-
It's a good
everyone-
way, but it's just annoying.
Everyone will dish out their $10 to rank
Yeah,
up, and then
and
dish
then-
out maybe content creators who make they just make that in a day.
Oh, yeah.
They'll dish out 100.
Yeah,
And just-
get the whole thing.
I'm like, kind of takes the point away, but at least you got everything. And well, I understand from like a content creator, but some like normal guy, guess he doesn't like gets home. He's like, I want to
Man, I
rank
need
this
all
up.
these.
But like, I watched a streamer on like YouTube, and he just went to 100, and then like 10 minutes later got a $100 donation. So it's like, I
Yeah, it
guess it's
doesn't really
paid
matter.
for. Yeah, just make bank.
They make insane amounts of bank if you're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, like
Like Too Mad, and he does his, I'll give you $10,000 if you make me laugh. He gets so much money. He literally makes $10,000
Yeah.
from one of those streams. That's insane.
I mean, like, watched a charity stream too. I think I talked about this, maybe, don't remember, but they made 3 million in 10 hours. I was like, damn, but it all went to charities, so like they didn't gain any of it. But I was like, people support a good cause, I guess, and they made. I was like, damn,
That's insane.
that's insane.
$3 million in not even a day.
Not even a day, 10 hours.
Oh my god. What?
Yeah, that's
No thanks.
shorter
That's
than like
crazy.
our freshman year when we had 14-hour days. Those felt like a long time.
Yeah.
But that is wild. Anyway, content creators are it's kind of the job. Like if you're good enough and you knock it out of the park, you're pretty
You're
much
rolling in it,
you're
bro.
rolling. Because not only do you get like your donations stuff, but like the companies like YouTube and Twitch,
Yeah, they
just
pay you.
they pay you.
They
to
they
do
have
good.
ads on your
Yeah.
on your
That's
streams and
crazy.
everything, which it's crazy that you can make that much money from not even from doing what you want to do.
Yeah, because that's the job I want. Like
Yeah.
I want.
who doesn't wanna do
I
that
want to
job?
do something I like, and make money. But not everyone has that luxury. We still gotta have the people cleaning sewers,
Yeah,
organizing bank accounts.
and they get nothing.
No.
They
Well-
get like minimum wage. I don't know how much money.
I
they
think
make.
minimum. It's different everywhere. You'll
Yeah.
learn about that next semester.
Economics.
Economics slaps. Easy class. As long as you pay attention, easy. Anyway,
Yeah.
speaking of Twitch,
Oh yeah.
I heard this about
So-
people getting cuffed.
So I saw this on last night. I was going through, maybe it was I don't remember when I saw it, but I was getting really bored, so I looked on YouTube and I saw a Scares video. I never watched Scares, but I saw this one episode. I think it's his latest, and it talks about how content creators and Twitch streamers will get felonies, like sent to prison. It's not. I don't think it's been passed yet. I think they're still talking about it. But they will get sent to prison if they play content or copyrighted
Copyrighted
music
music.
or copyrighted anything. Yeah.
So the music biz is really cranking it out.
Yeah.
They went from DMCA to felons.
Literal prison. Imagine going to prison because you accidentally played something.
All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey.
And you get to prison and you're like, hey, what are you winning for? I played
All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey.
You would get...
What are you... Even the guys, they're just like, here, let me...
You take all my brownies. Please.
Oh, that...
No, the soap would be dropping so fast on you. You would literally just get... Never mind. I'm not going to go into it. But yeah, it would not be good for you in prison.
Nope.
That's insane. You will get prison time if you play copyrighted music. I really hope they don't pass it.
They probably won't. Well,
they hopefully won't. I think that's a little, far.
Yeah, that's a little far for playing like 10 seconds of...
Yeah. Of Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars. Just...
It's
the music biz
stupid.
Is going insane. They're
did you hear Nintendo is also going insane.
Nintendo's just pooping, taking hot dumps on its community because they straight up canceled that one tournament because they were using an emulator, and then they canceled their own $25 grand prize Splatoon tournament because some of the teams said free Melee, and they're like, nah.
And then
that community went on to go to like I think
$1,000,
a $1,500 tournament.
Yeah.
So like, Nintendo, I like some of your games. They're not all bangers. Some of them are bangers. Y'all gotta give just let it ride and accept that you make enough money. You don't need to cancel your own $25 tournament because guys want to have their other tournament.
They also remember when we were listening to that Nintendo list of like music?
Yep, that's gone.
They didn't even like copyright strike. They just totally took them off. Just
eliminated.
So yeah, all those are gone, which sucks because I bet that took a long time. There was so many like tracks. And they're all gone.
Yep.
Which sucks.
I didn't even find the song I was looking for. And I probably never will now. I'll probably just come across it by random and be like, hey, that's the song I was looking for. But...
And then 2 days later, it'll be gone. They're also adding Doom onto Switch, which...
Yeah, well, they do have some more... I was surprised when they put violent games on the Switch. I was like, isn't this like kid stuff? But then... I guess they just put whatever they want on it.
Like you're playing Doom, it goes, bow, 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 and you're just killing demons on a bus.
That would be sick.
That would be sick. I'm gonna rethink that. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. What the heck?
We are never gonna go on another bus trip again. But this summer, if we take our trip, either via boat or airplane, depends. Well, if we take an airplane, yes. Boat, no, because there's gonna be so much more to do on that boat.
Hopefully a carnival boat,
but
Carnivile.
It's probably not gonna happen because we're back. Everything's being locked down again, once again. So we might not even get to take our plane. But hopefully that doesn't happen. Just stay home, wear a mask, follow the safety precautions, and guess what? We'd be free. Did you see that video of Australia?
I did, yeah.
Where they're all just walking around?
Yeah.
Because they stayed home. God. That's why I love to be in America.
Well, it's just stupid. Because I saw a thing with Tucker Carlson.
Tucker Carlson.
And I saved the video. And it was about how schools didn't need to go into lockdown. Because... the percentage of children that get it are like 0.001, and the percentage of them dying is even lower. And then...
Yeah, we learned that in zoology before we left.
Yeah, and then the percentage... And then, they come up with the argument of teachers getting it and students passing it on to teachers. But, like, they've done studies of kids like it's very rare for kids to pass it on to other people. Like they're not very good carriers.
Even then, you could
So
just border up the teacher with like a plastic
yeah.
windshield, like a cashier at a store or something, and then problem solved. Kids, just wear your mask.
I mean, yeah, literally just a
you
mask.
just had to enforce like 3 simple rules, and we'd be back.
Yeah. I mean, it really doesn't make any sense that we're not back to school yet.
Should have been back
It
to
makes
school.
we
a
should have been
month
back to
after
school
when we left.
Yeah. Like apparently there was a school in Kernville or something. Or where were they? I don't remember. I'm really bad at remembering stuff. Anyways, they were like gone for a week, and then they just went back and they were fine.
Yep.
And there's no reason that we shouldn't be back in school right now.
Yep. But everyone
Because
likes
it
to
sucks.
take it with a cup of salt, a very big cup of jar of salt.
Jar cuppa.
But I just sitting here. Hopefully, by the time I graduate, I'll be in a classroom. Actually, I'll be taking a train, and that should be lit. Like 10 people on that train. Pretty much got the whole thing to myself because no one
Sitting
takes
in
a
the
train
bar.
anymore. Well, now by the time I'm old enough to sit in a bar, I'll probably have my own car and I won't have to take a train. Because I'll be...
Well, you can still sit in the bar.
Could. They probably have a table.
Yeah, they have like a little bar section and then tables all around. You eat there.
Yeah. I have to, like, give them I watched this guy take a train because, like, I'm kind of curious.
3 hours of like this guy sleeping on a train.
No, it was edited, but he was like, just do whatever. You got the time. Talk to people, which
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna be like, but I might. Depends, because if I get like dinner or lunch, they're gonna book me with some random people I don't know. Be like, and then maybe, and I'll never see them again.
Yeah.
And every train ride will be different.
It's like Omegle.
Except for the view. The view will be the same. Almost.
It's nothing.
Just fields. I mean, I'm excited. And then I'm going to be less excited. Like 3 train trips in.
Oh.
You know who I do feel bad for? Whoever has to pick me up at 4 in the morning at LA. I'm going to be well rested and they're just going to...
You're gonna get in a car crash.
I'll probably have to drive. Yeah.
You'll drive them.
Like, they'll drive there, fall asleep, boop, boop, and I'm like, alright. And I'll have to drive home.
Oh.
Because
just get a rental.
Oh,
you can't even get a rental.
It'll probably be someone in my family just waking up at 12 in the morning to drive down to LA just to wait for my train to go. You know it's going to be even worse if the train's late. If we get stuck and they just got to sit there for another hour in the parking lot. Oh, I feel bad. But,
Well, I mean, if you had your own car.
if I have my own car, but that's not going to happen. Maybe not this year. But next year, because I'll just do what Cole did. And
Yeah,
I'll
just drive all the way.
I'll get a job, and I'll pay for my own car. Because clearly, I was listening to my mom this morning, and she thought it would be $52,000 to put me to school through 1 year, and I told her it's like 11,000 with all my scholarships, and what the actual cost was. Like no scholarships, she was $20,000 off. With the scholarships I can apply for, it's $10,000, which would be sick. But yeah, I gotta finish up all my enrollment stuff. But I'm almost a near college student.
Very cool.
Yes. Forgot what we were talking about before we went on a tangent about trains and cars and
Nintendo.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Nintendo. Anyway, that's past news.
Yeah. I think we already talked about all that.
Yeah, we
Whatever,
covered all old news. Now it's car shopping. Some cars are like ugly. and there's some cars that look sick. And um, I want a Jeep. Like I do
Yeah,
want
Jeeps are.
a Jeep.
Are
Even though
they?
they're
Yeah.
expensive. Oh, like Jeep Wranglers, they're the big like classic Jeeps. They're up there in price, and they don't ever drop. I haven't seen a cheap Jeep Wrangler, but like the Renegade,
Mm-hmm.
I thought twice about it, but then
Renegade.
again I thought I might get a.
What about a Patriot?
I do want to get a
Patriot
Patriot.
looks cool,
It does,
and it
and it
has
though
great
I like
space.
watched a video on it, and the only reason it's gone is because it just got outclassed by its own company.
By Renegade.
It got outclassed by the Renegade. I guess it was just a little old for a new model because it didn't have all like the cool tech stuff, and it just got washed out.
Damn.
But
This
if I
one
do
looks
find
cool,
a good
though.
cheap one, I'd get it because I'd get anything. I used to want a Land Rover, but the MPG, they're just gas guzzlers, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna think again on that one.
Yeah.
But I'm just looking for a good fuel efficient car, so I don't have to waste money on gas. But if I got an electric, then I'd be saving big bucks.
I saw some dude like a week ago, and he put like a fat exhaust on this Prius, and he was like revving it at this gas or at this light, and he went and it was like what is the point of that? I guess it's kind of cool, you know. I got
Small
my
pee-pee.
small PG revving the Prius, man.
People like the sound of their engines. I mean, I like a good
electric
sounding
Prius.
car. Oh, it was an electric. Do electric cars even have exhausts, or was it like a hybrid?
I think it probably is a hybrid.
Okay,
I don't know.
hybrid makes more sense. Just
Yeah, it was a little stupid, but whatever.
I do like a good roar in a car, but I don't want it to be like over the top. I don't want to be 3 blocks over and then there's some guy here, just sitting outside here, and it's just a little too loud. But other than that, like if I'm in my car, like that sounds good.
Yeah.
I like it, because then I feel like I'm going fast.
Going 40 miles an hour.
Just 4 miles per hour. Lightning. Because my car now, I feel like a tank. Just because it's slow to speed up, but
Mm-hmm.
I gotta put gas in it. Like, my car feels different when it's low on gas and when it's high on gas. Because I feel like it just gets more suck out of a full tank and gets a little more power to it. But other than that, I've been running a little low these past like 3 weeks because I only refill like once a month. Because I don't have to drive anywhere besides here, home, and my dad's every other week. So gas has been easy to save up on, especially since I have to drive to school every day, have my spot taken by some loser.
Yeah, loser. Well, we probably have our own
Yeah,
spots.
we'd get to buy our own spots
right in front of the band room.
No one else could take it except me. And I could kick someone out of it. Oh. But we'll never get that luxury.
Nope.
Like, if they're like, oh, you guys get to come back the first week, or you don't have to, I'm going to go back.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
I'm just going to be like, yeah, and just talk my way up a storm. Oh.
It would be fun to go back.
Oh, I just thought of something. Yeah, it would be fun to go back. Because you know why? That band concert we had blew. It blew hot chunks.
You better stop where you're at, bro.
I mean, okay. It was okay for what we could accomplish, right?
Yes.
We got
it
people
was
there.
Okay, yes.
We convinced people to turn their cameras on. Everybody. I saw some kids without their stuff on. But
some kids didn't care at all.
Some kids didn't care.
Especially cadet band. They did not care.
I enjoyed the 10 minutes 15 minutes we were there. But it doesn't accurately represent our
how
abilities.
good we could be.
How good we could be. Cuz
I'm glad that she set up something.
Yes,
It
the
was
fact
very
that there was something there to keep our time, muy bien.
yeah. It was good. She did really good.
She
Setting
did
it up,
really,
getting
it was
everybody
really good.
in there. There was like 100 people in there,
Yep, I got
which is
to
pretty insane.
Edward dance on him.
Who? Oh
I
yeah.
got to do that. I think because she called, she's like, some kids like say, yeah, some kids just didn't really care and tried to steal the show, and I was like, I know one person who was trying to, well, who didn't do it, but they were doing what they were being them. But I immediately thought of myself because I did that at the alien dance. I'm like, is she talking about me? No. And then that same day, I think I tuned my thumb. I was blowing like this in my own room. She's like, "Are you tuning your thumb?"
Oh
I was
yeah.
like, yes. Because I
I
did
think she said-
not want to get
Oh,
my
yeah.
instrument out. And the day after that, like I wrote a long paper. I just laid in bed the entire class because I wasn't feeling it. Anyway, the concert. We need a better recording solution, especially for our.
I'll just run this thing. And
Yeah, that's
we could have
what
different
I told
times.
her. Like the last cohort I went to before I couldn't go to the next one, I said we should have these cohorts, right, and have the students there record on the same microphone, so the audio quality from each microphone is exactly the same, so we don't get kids maxing out their
Yeah.
Chromebook microphone, because it doesn't work. And our last song we did was confusing. The first half, okay, but once you got to the flute part, where I think it was just supposed to be one note, but there was 3 different
Yeah,
notes.
they were supposed to be like
was
a little
slightly off.
Yeah,
Like,
but it was.
And whoever played that tuba part, you're a G.
Oh yeah.
That sounded
really good.
as good as the recording, and just want to let you know, you're never gonna see it. Maybe you will. At Slapped, keep up the good work. I hope if we ever do our show, that you can bring the heat for our show, because we need that, because it slapped. And then we got to our cadet band's piece, and they're new.
Yeah,
to
I
the
mean
thing,
the cadets. So, and they're also
It
on a
was-
whole new system.
Yeah,
So they're not even together. And I mean that's you know.
they did
what you
good for what
expect.
they had, but it was definitely something. It was an experience.
Yeah.
And kid on the French horn who's going crazy, I applaud you too, because you made me laugh. That was funny. That was hilarious.
He said.
He was just going.
Yeah, and his camera was like right below him. He was like.
He was going ham, and that made the concert even more special. So, I can't wait to be back at school to have an in-person concert. That was a good, fun, unique experience. But I'm ready for the real deal. I'm ready to be out under those hot beating lights. Speaking of the state, like the auditorium, people are going in.
Yeah,
They're like, I guess
fixing it.
They're fixing it. We'll never get to see the inside probably, but it's good to know that it's being fixed.
I'm definitely gonna go back in there.
Oh, I'm
if
gonna go
anything
back.
Happens.
Like if
Like,
it's
if there's a
fixed
flare
and
or
they're dropping
something.
another musical, because we only did one.
Man.
If they revise Big River,
Yo,
I'm gonna be there, front row seats, because that would be sick.
That would be so cool. I would love to bring out the soprano.
Oh yeah.
If we got invited to go back and do it.
Oh yeah, just
That'd
get
be
the
so
whole
cool.
gang back together. It's like, yeah, we're just.
Mr. G, hey Mr. G, can you come back from?
Can you come back from wherever you are?
Something with an M. I think Michigan maybe.
Minnesota,
Minnesota.
Michigan, Miami.
Miami. Mr. G's getting drunk in Miami.
Yeah. Maybe he went to Paris.
Nah. I don't think he went. I'm pretty sure he's still in the U.S. of A.
The United States.
Yeah.
He's probably living his best life. It's like, I don't have to teach dumb
Probably.
high schoolers anymore.
Yeah. Apparently, he was trying to get. I think he went into cooking,
for
culinary
him.
arts.
Maybe you'll meet Gordon
And,
Ramsay one day. If he does, you should
That'd be
tell us
sick.
about it.
Yeah, you should.
Just meeting anyone famous would be sick.
it would be very cool. Like actually talking to him. Anyways, yeah, I think he's he couldn't get a job as like he just moved, so he was a substitute for a little bit, and like the first couple days he did it, he was like making kids cry,
Yep.
which
Which
is
is
expected
funny.
and very funny, and good job, Mr. G. The only time, never mind, I'm not gonna get into that.
No. Yep. I hope he's living his best life wherever he may be now, because we don't keep up with him.
Yeah,
He's
the
doing
last
his
time I
own.
talked to him, it was his birthday
Yep, I
in
remember
Mr.
that.
Smith's class.
But no one knows that
Nope.
except for us.
Yep. Very sad. I really hope I get to see him again one day.
Oh yeah, me too. Like, imagine just going to like your college or something, and he shows up and he's giving like a TED talk. Like he's just evolved. He's transcended humanity, and now he's going around to universities, and maybe not even giving TED talks. He's just doing cooking classes.
He's not even
Like,
talking.
He's not even talking.
You can
like
you can know what he's saying just from his
aura.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, you watch Gordon Ramsay. He's like, I got this new chef. He's like my right hand man, and it's just Mr. G. And you're like, I knew that guy.
That'd be sick, dude. That'd be so cool.
Dude,
Mr. G.
imagine like if anyone we
Gordon
grew up
Ramsay.
with just became super famous, and you just be, I knew that guy. Because I feel like
I talked to that guy one time.
yeah, like that. I had like econ class with that guy one time.
One time that guy knew me. At one time.
One guy, that guy right there. You know him? He jumped me in the bathroom. That's how I know
And for
him.
that one moment, he looked at me in my eyes and told me,
You're dumb. You're stupid.
You're damn stupid.
Oh, that'd be sick.
I don't know if that's gonna happen. There's probably gonna be some
They'll get famous for the wrong reasons.
yes, that's a good way to put it.
They'll
Because I
be
did not know
famous
what to
for
say
the
right
wrong
there. But
reasons.
yeah, because there already is people doing that.
Yep.
There already are people doing that.
If I see anyone from our school on Dr. Phil, I'm gonna grab the popcorn bucket and I'm just gonna smile and laugh. Not that they'd be on there for anything bad, which is usually what people in Dr. Phil
What else
are
do they
for.
go on there for? You're getting sent to the ranch.
Or like scared straight. That would be funny.
Yeah.
I don't wish anyone to be in that position, but if you happen to end up there, just know I find
I find you getting tortured by a bunch of prisoners very funny.
Yeah. Yep. I was talking with my sister the other day.
It's okay.
Should we mute real quick? Welcome back. Camera died.
Yeah, sorry about
where
it.
were we? We were talking about famous people. And
Wow.
yeah, I already forgot. Like the camera died, and I was like, huh? I totally lost my train of thought. We're talking about famous people. I hope that cat comes up in the recording.
Let her in.
But
Knowing famous people.
yeah, we're talking
and they're
about
doing.
them being known for the wrong reasons.
Yeah,
Dr.
yeah,
Phil.
yeah.
And yeah, I just
Us laughing at them being in
Us,
prison.
yes. Oh, yes, I remember. So I was talking to my sister, right?
Okay.
And I may have backed up my mom's car into a table. No damage, right? No damage.
Okay.
And she's like, I'm gonna tell mom. And I told her snitches get stitches. And this brewed this whole argument about snitches getting stitches. And I told her, if I saw two people fighting, I wouldn't break it up. Because that's grade A entertainment.
Oh my god.
No, cause
Like an old lady?
like two dudes.
Okay.
Like if it was an old lady, I'd beat the other guy up, right?
Yeah.
You gotta
Unless the lady was like,
if the lady was beating on that old guy, all for it. She's showing that young guy a lesson by beating him with her cane. She can beat him until I'm like, all right.
He's about to die.
You're beating him with an inch of his life.
That was funny.
Good on you. But like, if it's like two drunk dudes at a bar getting riled at each other, let's see who the best fighter is, right? And she's like, "That's not good. You're not a good person." And like, I'm just letting two dudes fight it out. And she's like, "You're a bad person because you think it's funny, and you wouldn't break it up. And that's not how you act." And I just said, "Snitches get stitches, dude." I ain't about to break it up or rat on them for rolling each other's brains. And then I talked about, like, if there's kids that are at school doing not pleasant things, not like stabbing other people. She thought that I wouldn't snitch on someone for murdering someone. I'm like, you're getting it wrong. If I watched someone get murdered in front of my eyes, I'd probably be the next victim because that's no witnesses.
Yeah.
So I'd report because, you know, I'm not about to die or let people get away with that. But like, if some kids were passing their like jewel or whatever, I'm not gonna get involved.
Yeah, there's really no reason to.
They're,
I mean,
like,
they're killing themselves anyways, so.
And I'm like, they're just gonna get caught anyway. If they're
Yeah.
dumb enough to be passing it around while there's like a teacher in the room, like, if they're that dumb,
Are you
they're
dumb?
Gonna get, yeah, they're gonna
Hello?
get caught anyway. I don't need to bring it up to anybody. And snitches get stitches. So the better rep you have, the more people will like you.
Yeah.
That's why I have no like bad tensions with anybody at our school. I'm generally cool with everybody because I know you snitch and you're not better off.
Yeah.
Because
I mean,
like you see those kids who are like, "What about the homework?" And
oh
everyone's
my
like,
god.
Everyone's just like, you just had to say it. You had to say it.
That happened one time in Mr. G's, but like it was at the end of the class, and he never let us go because it was, you know, he was one of those, and like you had to do everything before you left, and it was one time, and I was like leaving for the door, and one kid was like, "What about the homework, Mr. G? The homework?" And I left as fast as I could. I closed the door so fast, and I got away with it, so I'm totally fine with it if I leave first.
Yeah, like, but no, I think I've been in one of those classes where it's like, yeah, like I had the homework done, but I was gonna let the teacher just revel in the fact that they might have forgotten, and that just gives the kids who might have not done it just that extra day.
You know, I've been in those situations. You know, you haven't done your homework.
Yeah, and
who hasn't?
Yeah, and then you're just praying. Some kid, like, the teacher goes, and you're like, she just brought up the homework. I'm not going to say anything because I need to get it done. and then the second that kid says, "Hey, I forgot that homework," you're like, "Damn it, dude." And she's collecting it. It's like, that's what I hated. Like, if the teachers came by individually to pick up your sheets, I'd be just like, going, I'd shake my head, be disappointed in myself, and then I'd be fine. I'd show the teacher that I was disappointed in myself, and I was. That you got that feeling where it's like, I know. It was like 3 questions, but I just didn't do it. And then they're like, "So you turn in late." Better late than never.
Yep.
And I told that to my sister also. She's like, "That's just not good. There's no getting through." If you're watching this, if you ever watch this, you'll see. Anyway, But yeah, those kids, they just I've never wanted to be that kid. Just be homework. It's like
It really just ruins everybody's day.
yeah,
There's no
everyone's
reason to
just
do
like
it.
like in my honors classes, my one honors class I had, like the kids were pretty good with their homework. So was well, yeah, I was on par. I wasn't great. I was on par. But it's just sometimes you don't have that motivation to push it over the edge, and you don't, and then you just take a hit. Homework this year though hasn't been as bad as I thought it was.
Well, yeah, you got Google.
Yeah,
You really just can't let it stack.
yeah, if you let stack, game over. But like I had to write, like my English class, the only homework we've had is like write a 200-word discussion post plus an extra 200 in responses, but it's a 100 per two, and that's not that bad. And then you got like the occasional paper, and I don't have to write anymore until next semester because I just finished my 250 or 2500 word. Didn't get to there though. It was rough, but I got close. So that was the most writing I've ever done in a good amount of time. But the homework's not that bad. Like math, I'm taking trig. It's a breeze. I get it done in 5 minutes. I do it after the class, and then like Spanish, except for those damn Kias, breeze.
I do not miss those.
I've missed like a couple.
No, like, I'm not in Spanish anymore, so I don't miss them.
Oh yeah, I might end up taking Spanish in college because I did my like enrollment thing, and they're like, "Have you ever taken a language?" And I was like, "Yes." Like, how much? Like, school taught it, took it as a class, so I might end up in Spanish. And if I do, I won't complain. Cause
I mean, yeah, that's cool.
yeah,
if you can
like
speak
college
another
level
language.
Spanish, and then it just progressed my Spanish knowledge. And they're like, "How good are you?" It's like I can understand, and then I also but a little rough. Might need a review. So, because I can understand a good bit of Spanish. Speaking it is a little rough, but I can read and understand. So,
Mhm.
because it's not too hard. A lot of it's similar to English, but then there's some it's like, huh? You really gotta think twice. But yeah, that's my Spanish thing. You're probably never gonna have to take another Spanish,
No,
another
I'm
math,
not.
maybe English. No,
Nope.
just camera,
Yeah, that's all it is.
just camera training.
It's just training. Like 9 months, 8 months of intensive professional training from ground zero to making your own business.
You're gonna start your own business.
I'm gonna try. I think that would be pretty cool.
Daniel Photography, or are you gonna name it something cool with that has nothing
well-
to do with photography? They just got to guess. Dan's Auto Parts. We take pictures.
Nah, I'll try and make my own business.
That would be fun. Maybe having your own business, run your own business. Difficult, but you'll have
Especially
your own
now.
business.
But yeah, it'll be
yeah.
be fun. Probably maybe mostly online, so I don't have to pay property tax.
Yeah, you just send them a camera. It's like, here, take your own pictures. I know you paid me $100 to take your pictures, so here's my $1,000 camera. Don't mess it up. You'll probably travel a good bit, taking pictures for people.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know.
They'd be like, "Hey, we're having this wedding in France. We'll pay for you to be there. Just take our pictures."
I mean, yeah, I'll do that
yeah, dude.
in a heartbeat. That'd be sick.
Like, cool money. They pay you in francs. I think that's what they call it in
Francs?
France.
Franks?
Yeah.
Just hot dogs?
No, like their money.
Oh. I don't know. I've never been.
I think it's just euro. I think that whole United Nations just uses euro.
They got like. Are euros and pounds different? They're the same thing?
I think
I
they're
don't
kind of
know,
the same thing
and
because
I
I hear
really don't
everyone
care.
everyone's just like, oh yeah, it's like 15 pounds, but I think it's more British thing. I don't. I'm American. It's like that one video that one British kid trying to do an American accent. It's like, oh, you, and he's just speaking really loud. It's like, we do it better.
I think that's pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
That
Like,
they do that. I mean,
different
like,
perspectives.
duh, they obviously do that. We do that. Like, not only we. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool
Like, you
that
just
they
got a
do
bunch
that.
of British boys just in there having a sleepover.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I'm American.
I eat hamburgers. I am fat.
They're just...
My schools don't get shot up.
Oh, and we're done. We're done. I heard some where it was like tragedy plus time equals comedy, and I think
think
it's
that applies
specific.
to some things.
It's a very specific group of people who think that. And
Well, like, not like tragedy is a very heavy word. I feel
is a
like
heavy word. I
like
think
tragedy is like, whoa, like a lot of people just died.
yeah.
Like that's a tragedy.
Like there's just some things like there's things you can like joke about, and then there's other things that's like you just leave it alone. But people make jokes for anything. Oh, your fridge broke? Oh, loser.
Can't run anymore.
Yeah, you can't run anymore because your fridge broke. It's like, yeah, there's a certain level of bad that you can joke about, and then it just gets to the world-changing tragedy events, which are kind of It takes a long time for those stuff
like
to rest on people.
Yeah.
Where they're like, that sucked.
Like
that
everybody
was,
from
that
that
was kinda
generation
funny.
probably has to die before it gets funny.
Yeah.
Like the Roman like Roman
I don't
like
know.
way back then, it's just now getting funny.
Yeah, it's like remember all those like people in Rome? Me neither. Funny.
Or like nah, I'm not. I can't think of anything. I bet Mr. G could though.
Remember that Persian War? Funny. I don't know. I think it's a little too ancient because it's got to be kind of current that people like know what you're talking about. Because like you could say, remember the Peloponnesian War, and
man, remember the
most
Vietnam
people
War?
most people won't know what I just said.
Yeah, I don't even remember
The
what you said.
Peloponnesian War.
Peloponnesian.
Yeah, no, like
I don't even
if
know
anyone's
what that
watching,
is.
there might be like one or two people, and I'm not gonna go into it, but I can tell you afterwards. But then there's like more recent events, say like World War II. People make fun of Hitler all the time.
Yeah.
Cause like what he did, not so much. But like the guy himself, there's like certain things you can pick out of tragedy to make poke a little goof at. But cause we our like 4th episode, we tugged at tragedy and about that guy, and someone had to say it. Someone had to say it. And anyway.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Just clicked.
Just clicked it.
Yep, just clicked. Yeah, I remember that.
All right. Well, this has been. We've gone for a good hour.
Yeah, we have.
So, point at the camera. This has been.
Oh, sorry. That's not my thing.
Oh,
I just sit here.
I point.
I
This
don't
has
do
been
anything.
episode what? 6 and a half of the Stuff and Junk podcast. I hope all y'all enjoyed, and we will see you on the next episode. Next episode, it's gonna be a banger. See you then.